Here we go, part 2 of the reaction to Foamstars feedback and ideas of JayJaySavage. Let's get right back into it.
Like, dude, I'm always looking for more competition and people to go against. I'm always looking for people to challenge. So, if you ever need any help, just hit me up here. There's my name. There's my PSN name. You know where to find me. It won't
Yeah, and you know where to find me too. The depths of hell.
be hard to find. I won't be hard to find. I'm very easy to find.
Of course you're easy to find. All you do is fucking play Foamstars, you know, life it. What else do you fucking play? Foamstars, 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 Foamstars. I just play Foamstars. Yeah, Foamstars. What are you playing tonight? Are you playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6? It just dropped. No, I'm playing Foamstars.
Streaming on Twitch 24/7. There's not really a single
See, he admitted he's streaming on Twitch 24/7. I told you he has no life. He just plays Foamstars, like, bro.
I'm never really streaming like that. Like, I'm always streaming. I'm always streaming this game.
Of course you're always streaming this game. There's nobody else streaming it but you.
Unless I'm needed elsewhere. Also,
Where are you needed elsewhere? Who else needs you? Who else needs you? Maybe Baja needs you at the church in Fife, Alabama.
we need more people for the tournament. Come on, guys. Don't...
Yeah, your $20 rinky-dink fucking tournament that nobody cares about but you morons, just to have clout among each other, pretending you have stats. In reality you don't.
Be that guy or gal that ruins the tournament scene and kills it off entirely.
You know, people hate me on this game so much. They tried to silence me and shit. And, you know, we made some peace treaty, and I went against the peace treaty. And when I made the peace treaty, they offered me a spot in your rinky-dink tournament, and I told them to go fuck themselves. That's how much I care about your rinky-dink $20 bum-ass insect of a fucking tournament compared to, like, a Call of Duty tournament with $25,000 on the line, bitch.
Like, let's sign up for Astrolation's tournament and have some fun. Now, only reason why I'm not signed up currently is, well, my team's not ready. Personally, I'm ready, but my teammates aren't exactly 100% ready, and we don't have a fourth. So we're currently working on that. Or at least I'm currently working on that. Bro, I want Orin to be playable already, and why isn't Goth Granny Dr. Phone Good playable yet? I would also like the entire...
Why isn't a relevant game playable for you? That's the real question.
entire cast to be implemented into the game. Like, once they are, I'm thinking, here's a new idea. Maybe the community could help create new and original characters to maybe help reinvent the wheel and add on to the world.
You want to create your own Foamstars? Why don't you go make a clone game like they did with Spellbreak? You know, somebody made a Spellbreak server, created from the ground up, and they chose what they wanted to do. You know, they have Splatoon 1 on a Wii U hacked mod, and they run their own Splatfest. It can be done, but it takes resources and money and game development. And you guys have no clue anything about game development, so that one's a stretch. Like, the only thing you know how to do is complain about a game nobody fucking plays.
Foamstars. Maybe we could get healers in the game. That would be cool and would help with recovery periods for star players. Because star player healing is really slow. It's painfully slow. And you'll spend a lot of the time healing. In fact, even the devs have talked about healers at one point. So it's not completely out of the realm of possibilities. Now, oh wait, hold on. Cherry's kind of texting me right now. No, not currently. Just in the middle. Just in the middle of making a video currently, Cherry, you know, just currently in the middle of video production, but no.
I miss the days when Soda Cherry used to text me back and forth and we'd play in game and shit. Dakota, what? He's not talking about same Cherry. He's talking about some friend Cherry. You're talking about Johnny. Yeah, I just miss Johnny, that's all. Johnny, we miss you, you son of a bitch. I don't miss Johnny. Johnny was crybaby bitch because Jess fucked him over. That's enough out of you, Russian. Let's get back to the video.
Oh, not really. All right, give me a moment, guys.
This guy doesn't know how to edit, and I have. Well, let me just say this: I have half-ass editing, but this guy just answers a text mid-video, doesn't even edit it out, and this guy's a pro in Foamstars, according to him. Pros like that have high-quality fucking, you know, video making and streaming capabilities, you know, like Dr. Disrespect with cutscenes and driving an airplane and dressing up as Superman and going from one building to another, and they have serious powerful editing with top-notch editing, you know, like Ninja or Tim the Tap Man, or I could list here for hours. See, those are pros on games. But this guy, wannabe Major League Gamer.
Alright, where were we? Back to the script. Oh yeah!
Oh, he's about to hit something that's never gonna happen to this game. Like, ever. Like, when I mean ever, I mean seriously ever. Collabs. Like, that is laughable. Like, the fact that Stumble Guys had collabs. But, like, this guy dreams too much. Like, I'm like... Let me just say this. I'm not knocking this dude. I have nothing personal against this dude. Or anybody from Foamstars. I'm just a guy preaching what I'm preaching, saying what I'm saying, and there's facts behind it. All these statistics that I claim, there's stats. And, you know, there's nothing against Foamstars. I mean, if they want to come after me and they want to pursue me and they want to find me in game and beat me, that's fine, because winning to me on this game doesn't mean anything. That's their grudge. They have a full stack, 4-stack team, and I just play solo. I just do what I do, and I do it. I don't care to win or lose. I'll throw games. So, they want to hold that grudge and come after me and think I'm being hostile, fine. It's not about them. I'm not fighting them. I'm not trashing them directly. All I'm saying is they're trying to be a pro gamer on a game with 200 people active. It's non-relevant, and they take it so serious. Like, if you don't believe me, they take it serious. Just listen to this guy in part 1 and this part. The guy thinks it's serious, and in reality, it's not. It's truly, truly not. Like, it's not about him. I have nothing against him, but it is sad and pathetic that, like, they're proud of it. They're proud of being a big fish in a small pond and having 10 viewers on Twitch. Like, it's really nothing. It's really pathetic. They think having an MVP, 15 player kill streak game, and winning in ranked, and playing in a $20 rinky-dink tournament, like, it all means something. It doesn't. If you were to do that in Call of Duty, Valorant, Overwatch 2, Apex, Fortnite, that shit means something. But this, this don't mean shit. It's not a knock on... It's not a knock on JayJaySavage. It's not a knock on anybody in this community. It's a fact. You guys really need to wake up, because this game is not thriving. It's dying. It's sad and pathetic to attempt to be a pro in a game that's not relevant. Even if you were failing in a game that's relevant, you're still doing more than what you're doing. And that's the facts. And if you really think I'm wrong, you're an idiot. You are an idiot. Nothing I say is personal, directed against any of these people. Just what they're doing is what I'm saying. It's not a knock on them personally. But what I am saying is facts.
I know we've already gotten like 2, but me and the Discord peeps from the server have been talking about potential collabs that I think we think should be added to the game. I think last night or during a morning at the time. I can't remember when we first started.
You guys in Discord are idiots because you're never getting a collab. This game is not big enough to pay for a collab and then get money back from the collab. Whatever drugs you're on, I want some of that shit.
Talking about it, I can't remember, but we were like, we should get 2B and Kingdom Hearts character skins and Final Fantasy skin collabs in the game. Someone even said,
for once you said something smart, I'll give it to you.
Duffy should get one.
Because that's a no-brainer. They don't have to pay for anything. They just paste and put it there. They don't lose money at all. But they have no resources and no game development to take the time to make the models and everything that goes into it. It's a risk. And they're not going to put the money into it just so 20 people can buy it.
And that if they did get a skin, they would play the game more often. And to all that I say, I 100% agree. It would be nice. It would be nice. And it wouldn't exactly be too hard to do, since Square owns all the rights to these IPs.
See, he's not a complete idiot, though. He just has high hopes and lives in a bubble. That's his only fault, is he smells his own fart. He farts in a bubble and he smells his own farts.
And because, well, Nier Automata is currently collabing with literally everything under the sun, currently. Even Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy collabed with Smash to bring Sora, Cloud, and Sephiroth to the game, so why not Foamstars as skins? Now, the only problem with all this is who could be the skins to these Foamstars? Who would go to who as a skin? That's the only... Now I'm thinking Yuffie could probably be Agito, since, you know, They're kind of ninja-ish. Kinda. I'm sure you guys can make it work. I'm sure you guys can make it work. I don't know. That's for the community to come up with. They're much more creative with stuff like this. All right. Let's move on to the next section, yeah?
His next chapter's lobby expansion and hub world, and before he goes into it, I just want to say they would be stealing it from Splatoon, but also they would have to get resources and game development into making it, which they're not going to put money in adding on an expansion and shit, because they're not generating any buys from the game or anything, or, you know, there's no money getting into the game for them to spend resources to add on, especially something that they're not going to get back in sales unless they sell it as like an expansion, like Splatoon did with the other, instead of, go back to Inkopolis. The Inkopolis expansion for Splatoon 3, they sold it for $30, and all the Splatoon people, of course, will buy it, and that's 15 million people guaranteed. For them to make an expansion of Foamstars and sell it for $30, only 20 people are going to buy it. Maybe 100. Maybe, and that's it. Under 100. It's a waste to make because they're not going to get the money back that they put into making it from the sales of buying it, from people buying it. And they're not going to do it for free, because if they did it for free, they'd have to put money into it, but they're not getting money back. So it's a waste. You got to look at it from that perspective. And the sad reality is this guy dreams too much, and he doesn't look at the real things that go behind it. And he's too fucking blind. He just wants everything to be better than what it is. And that's the sad part of Foamstars is PlayStation people have to settle for less because they don't have the greatness of Splatoon, the guaranteed perfection of everything overall. They have to settle for less and struggle for some shitty counterpart rip-off version. And it's sad. It's sad they chose poorly. It's sad that they have to play something that's lower than something higher that other people have and enjoy. And that's the sad part about it, is, and this guy doesn't realize, he just lives in that fantasy bubble, dreaming of a future that Foamstars is never gonna get, that he thinks that there is hope, and it's just false hope. It's literally false hope, and he truly believes that there's a better world in the future going into 2025 for Foamstars. In reality, it's going to be a huge, major decline on the road to getting the server shut down. And when that day happens, him personally is going to look stupid and not know what to do.
And this, now this idea is gonna blow your mind, all right? It's the most creative idea that I have in this video, all right?
I can't wait to hear it.
If we have more time, once I get done explaining this, I'll add a couple more ideas to this video. How about that? I'll spoil you guys a little bit, all right? Does that sound fair? It's already 21 minutes, so we're gonna have to be quick, all right? Why is the lobby so small and empty? It just feels very lonely up here.
Why is the lobby so empty? I told you, he lives in a bubble. You want facts, everybody. Like, everything I've ever said is true in a Sony Pony volume. They live in bubbles, man. Why is it so lonely? Because nobody plays the game. They really think it's thriving. They really, truly believe it's thriving. It's crazy.
maybe we could expand the lobby area and give us people walking around.
Okay, he's talking about the Foamstars lobby. This is not Splatoon. You're not going to get them to put resources in development to take people you've played against, have a hub where you could say stuff and it be a social network experience where you could see people's posts and you could draw stuff and all the people you've played against and people on your friends list walking around or NPCs walking around. Like, that takes development costs. Costs that they would have to release for free and not make a profit and bleed money. Something I said earlier. He lives in a bubble and he dreams too much.
Like, I know we're not the only people at Bath Vegas. And to add to that idea...
No, there's only about 200 people in Bath Vegas. It's the most underpopulated city ever. Hey, you know where Splatoon is from? Japan. It's the most populated city next to Hong Kong, motherfucker. Let that sink in.
We should not only expand the area, but we should also be able to customize it. Because currently, we're...
Customizing, like I said, takes resources. You're dreaming for too much. It's not a reality.
Very limited in what we can do.
Of course it's limited in what you can do is because they knew it was going to be a flop. They gave it half-ass minimum effort. And the content is being drip-fed. You expect way too much, and you're never going to get it. Wake up.
With this lobby, like, when I first started creating a Halloween lobby, I wanted to do something up here, right? But I couldn't because of the skybox. It just limits you, you know? You're limited. So I ended up having to scrap that idea and just settle with this. Now, to add on to this idea, we should be able to get.
The guy is more focused on having more creative things to create in a lobby than worrying about getting a couple thousand people to actually play the game and stick to the game for the game to thrive. These Foamstars people, man, they are interesting, they're comical, they're funny, they're an embarrassment, they're pathetic, and they're sad. It's enjoyable. Like, I enjoy doing what I'm doing. This cause, the Sony Pony Splatoon, I enjoy pissing all over it. These people are funny as shit. It makes me tell a great story for my own series, and it makes me enjoy what I'm doing. It really keeps me going for the time being, and it's, you know, I got a lot to go off, so these people are funny. Out of any game I've ever played, any community I've ever been a part of, this is the most pathetic I've ever been a part of, hands down.
Our own apartments. I mean, we are at the hotel. We are at a hotel. It is the place we sit and spend most of our time at, right? There's even an elevator that we currently can't do anything with except access the general menu, so why not allow us to go down it to the hotel lobby? Or even to our rooms? Like, dude.
He's asking way too much. Like, he expects so much. Like these people really expect so much, and they're never gonna get it. It makes them look even more sadder. Like, I kind of feel sorry for all these people that they really have to settle for less. Like, they don't live in luxury at all. You know, it's just, they just got the bad hand dealt. It's just, a game came out, they're semi good at, it flopped, it's a failure, and they just don't know what else to do. Just kind of stuck. And it's just kind of sad for them. It really is. Like, this guy really dreams too much. Like, he really dreams too much. He should, in reality, his best bet, this guy JayJaySavage's best bet, is to just go play a different game that actually gets shit done, that actually has shit, not worrying about losing players or not having enough players and stuff where he could be competitive and play in tournaments and find a more active community with shit going on and much more activity in games and engaging with people and content to actually come out and actually has a guaranteed roadmap for years for content for a very long time. Because what he's doing right now is just settling for less and just hoping it gets better, and it's never going to get better. Like, it's sad, man. Like, it truly is sad. Like, I feel sorry for people like these people. I really do. But then again, I don't. I enjoy pissing on the game at the same time. Like, I feel sorry for them that they're choosing poorly and they're settling for less, but I don't feel sorry because I love pissing on this game because it's so funny because it is a joke.
There's an elevator switch right here. Let us go down it to their apartment rooms, you know? And allow us to customize said apartments. It'll give us more creative freedom. And hell, since it's a hotel, let's take it a step further. Maybe we can see other players throughout the hotels.
It's not Splatoon, buddy. Like I said, you're not going to get those other players.
Maybe we could see other players throughout the hotels, either being able to join each other's rooms, see each other in the hotel lobby, or hell, why stop there? Let us see and explore more of Las Vegas. Right? It is basically Las Vegas after all, correct?
It is Las Vegas. They stole the idea from Las Vegas because they didn't have creativity to come up with something new.
Why not allow us to go down to a casino to spin some casino slots?
Does it look rated M to you? They don't want little kids playing a free game, spinning fucking casinos and shit. There's a law in gaming, if you haven't heard. Pokemon was the reason it happened, the red and blue. It's because it has a casino fucking betting and shit. Betting in video games is taken very seriously, but this guy doesn't realize that. This is a free-to-play game any kid can just download and play. Of course it's not going to have gambling. Gambling is a serious thing in gaming that they're trying to silence right now, if you haven't heard. So it's taken very seriously in gaming. And they're definitely not going to allow it. Plus, they'd have to get resources to put it in here for free, and they're not going to make a profit off it. So, yeah, you're dreaming a little too much there, bud.
For some items, or for some bubble gems or something, I don't know. We can get...
You really want a gotcha system? Which they also stole it from Splatoon.
Creative with that. But I'm thinking we could also maybe go down to some shops, some parks. Maybe we can meet more of the shopkeepers like Maki Rolls or...
I really do find it even more sad that this guy is so passionate over this game. Like, all these people are passionate. Like, he's complaining about noobs ruining the experience for pros, yet they need the noobs for the game to thrive and for it to even be possible for a future. Like, he's blinded by that concept, but he's so fucking passionate, but he's not respecting of everybody. He's just self-entitled, thinks he's on a high horse. In reality, he's not. And he is so passionate for a game that never was anything, it never will be anything, and it has no future. And he's dreaming of way too much shit that's never going to be added because of resources and game development and money going into it, and they're not going to make a profit back. And yeah, it's a mix of a lot of shit. And this guy just dreams way too much. Like, these guys are real clueless. Like, they don't think. They're like Mike. You know, like Mike. Yeah, they're like Mike.
We can go to the people.
Actually, I think Mike has more fucking common sense than that. I think Mike would understand if Mike was in that situation. I think Mike would realize how dead it is. But then again, Mike would definitely enjoy being a big fish in a small pond, and it's the one game Mike was actually good at. And yeah, that's another rant for another time. We're not getting into that. No, we're gonna go back to the video. Listen to this guy have daydreams and shit. Fuck Mike.
The shop that Jet works at, or shit, maybe we can go down to Multi's ice cream shop to either hang out at or either eat some of her ice cream. And here's where my next idea comes from. You guys know how Splatoon has their food trucks and everything?
He's bringing up Splatoon. At least he's not clueless and doesn't have a clue Splatoon exists.
And
know the competition, respect the competition, dream for the sky, as the Foamstars idiots would say.
Now their food trucks, once you spin the ticket or whatever, it gives you buffs.
He wants the XP boost from the food tickets, and then the ability boost from the drink tickets from Splatoon 3. Once again, a lot of resources and game development has to go into it, and yeah, like I said before.
Everything, like food tickets and drink tickets. Yeah, I'm thinking we could have ice cream tickets, and we could spin said ice cream tickets to get said buffs, just like how Splatoon does with their food truck items. Like, okay, food grants you like XP, or yeah, they grant you XP and coin buffs. And
man, this guy really enjoys and loves that Foamstars plagiarizes Splatoon from a lot of aspects and reasons and everything. There's a lot of plagiarism in Foamstars from Splatoon and other games for that matter, but mostly what I'm talking about is Splatoon. Like, they plagiarized a lot, and this guy just wants to still continue to commit crimes and plagiarize just for his own dreams can come true. Like I said, he accepts settling for less, and he loves settling for less, but yet he doesn't want to live in luxury. Why is that? Why don't he want to live in luxury? Is he a PlayStation fanboy? Is he a Sony pony? Yeah, I think he is a Sony pony. I think he is a Sony pony little dick sucker. You know, I don't think he likes Nintendo at all. I think he thinks it's like a kid-friendly thing. But let's take a look. Who won the generation? PS4 or Xbox One or Switch? Switch is the third highest selling console of all time, under the PS2 and the Nintendo DS. And let I remind you, the only reason PlayStation 2 won was because it was a DVD drive and it was cheaper than a DVD player at the time. So people bought it to play DVDs and like, oh yeah, I could play games too. So Sony isn't the real declared winner in reality. So let me just say that. But let's go back to the topic at hand. Who won the console war of the last generation? It's Nintendo Switch. Who won the generation of the Wii, PS3 era? The Wii. Everybody had a Wii. Everybody wanted to play Wii Sports. Who's selling more consoles now? The month to month in sales. Now, we're not going by overall. We're going month by month in sales. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, or the Switch OLED. Let's just count the Switch OLED as the Switch OLED. Who's selling more consoles? Who's selling more units monthly? If you were to combine the past 2 years, month by month, and tally up the months, who's winning more months? It's the Nintendo Switch OLED. He lives in a bubble and he settles for less. Why doesn't he want to live in luxury? Why doesn't he want to play Splatoon? Splatoon's 100 times better experience. Why don't he want to play Splatoon? It has better lore, better music, everything. If you were to compare everything from every inch, every speck of what the game is, everything about it, from the tippity top to the fucking bottom, everything. Splatoon is a better experience Overall, better gameplay, better music, better everything. Why doesn't he do it? Why? It's because he can't play Splatoon and be good because the pros on that game are actually pros. They have views on YouTube and views on Twitch that blow their numbers away. It's more relevant. It's more successful. It has millions of people playing it. 15 million copies sold. Physical. Not counting digital. Digital's another 15. It has its own Pro controller. It has its own Joy-Cons. It has its own limited edition OLED system. These people settle for less because they can pretend to be pros and get away with it. But if they were to do Splatoon, they wouldn't be playing as good as they were playing because they're a little late to the party. They wouldn't be doing what they're doing. They wouldn't be as known as they are. They would be nobodies. And that's why they don't choose that path. They settle for less because in their eyes, they're bigger for less. And it's a fact, they are bigger with less, but it's not something to be proud of. If you're proud of that, that's sad. If you were to just even try to do it on Splatoon, you have more respect doing it. At least you didn't give up. At least you're trying to better yourself on something that matters, on a platform that matters, on a game that matters. But doing it on Foamstars, it don't matter. It's not respectable. Maybe in your group it's respectable, but your group is niche. It's very small, and it means nothing. When are you gonna wake up? Like, for real.
Squad XP. And the drinks give you like ability chunks. I'm thinking, well, for ice cream, we can get extra XP. We can get like bonus bubble gems so we don't have to sit in casuals to grind some at a faster rate as a reward. But I'm also thinking, maybe we could also get some diamond chips as well. Just some increased rate of diamond chips as well. Because, like, and don't tell me that this idea can't work, because Milty's ice cream already gives us buffs in the single.
I will tell you it won't work. You know why it won't work? Because once again, we're going to talk about resources and game development, money that they would have to put into hiring people to work on it, to get you what you want, to release it for free, to not make a profit back because nobody's buying the game because it's free to play. Nobody's buying in-game currency to buy skins like it's Fortnite or Apex or Warzone. So they're not making a profit, and they're spending more money to making a profit to not get anything back from it with the money that they put into it. So yes, I will tell you that, bitch. And that is a fact. That is a good answer to what you're asking.
Player modes, so why not buffs for multiplayer as well? You know, like, we can make it work. And there's even a Ferris wheel in the distance. Maybe we can hop on that, right? Follow me. I know y'all see that Ferris wheel down there. I'm thinking maybe we can hop on it, maybe go to an amusement park.
You want to go to an amusement park? Why don't you go to Nick A30's Amusement Land on Fortnite Creative? That has a Ferris wheel. That has a roller coaster. That's an amusement park. Oh yeah, it's in Fortnite. What is Fortnite? A relevant game. You could do all that in Fortnite. Go find it in Fortnite. But no, you're dreaming for something that's never going to happen because they're not going to put the resources and game development into it just so that 20 people can ride a fucking Ferris wheel. They're going to spend $250,000 just for 20 people to hop in a fucking Ferris wheel. Are you nuts?
That could be one of the parks I mentioned earlier. Also, one of the other parks I've mentioned, like a basketball court. I don't know, stuff like that. But I'm thinking we could go to that amusement park over there, go on the Ferris wheel, go down a roller coaster. You know? It just feels so empty when you're not hanging out with your friends.
It's very empty. Is because you settled for less. Wake up.
And, you know, just sitting up here all the time without your friends, it's lonely up here. Yeah, Breeze Store is up here with me, but like, and Orange's up here with me, but like, it's not the same, dude. And I feel like it could add on, right, the hotel system in the lobby expansion idea could add on to the social aspect on top of that. It can make it feel more populated and stuff. And we can maybe get some NPCs walking around as well. I mean,
this guy's repeating himself here.
Las Vegas, right? It's pretty big, right? Like, why limit us to just being on the rooftop of a hotel?
Are you blind? Can you really not think of that yourself? Gaming resources and game development costs money. You really think they're going to spend $250,000 just so 200 people can go around and explore?
It's just really limiting. And it's fun to think.
It's limited because it's a failure. You settled for less, you chose poorly.
Think about what Foamstars can be and turn into.
Yeah, it's never gonna be anything to turn into. It flopped. Free to play did not save it. I'm sorry. Accept it. Go play something relevant. That's the best I can tell you. Play something else to satisfy you what you need in gaming. But you're not going to do that. You're going to continue to settle for less because you're a big fish in a small pond and you think you're somebody. In reality, you're not.
Like, it's really fun.
And you enjoy it. You enjoy being a big fish in a small pond and dominating. And believe me, I know that feeling because I do it on Foamstars too, and I play solo. I don't have a team defending me and backing me up. I can do it on my own. But I've done it on Uncharted 3. I've done it on Last of Us. I've done it on Uncharted 4. I was a dominating sniper. I was one of the best defenders in interrogation on Last of Us. I used to be a god on Battlefront 2. I've done it on Fortnite. I've done it on Fall Guys. I've done it so many times, so I know that feeling. But the difference between me and you is I've done it on relevant games. But I get it. I do. I truly get it. I know that feeling. The feeling feels good. It's a feeling Flash Lighting will never have. It's a feeling Mike will never have. It's a feeling Shady McGrady will never have because they're bums. It's a very good feeling. It makes you feel powerful. It makes you feel like a god. So I get it. I do. But it's all you got. And you don't want to risk losing what you got to be more happy. You'd rather stick to what already works. And that's a smart thing. As a gamer, that's a smart thing. The only thing that's depressing and sad and pathetic about it is Foamstars is a non-relevant game. So it is sad and pathetic. It is. Like I said, I don't hate you. I don't hate anybody on Foamstars. I just find them sad and pathetic because it's truth and everything that I've stated is true. And if you really think I'm wrong, you're an idiot. Because tell me I'm not wrong. What's more relevant, being famous on Foamstars that nobody plays or being famous on Fortnite or Apex? You know, like someone like Dr. Disrespect or Ninja. Come on now. I'm wrong?
Think about what this game could turn into. Like, don't you guys want that? Doesn't that sound cool? Like, I get it. This is all easier said than done.
It is easier said than done because of resources and game development and a player base, you fucking kook.
It's not that simple. I get and perfectly understand that. But maybe I put some ideas in everyone's heads and gave them some inspiration.
Nope, Square Enix don't give a shit you exist. You have 11 subscribers. You're a fucking nobody. They wouldn't even give a shit that I exist. If Ninja played their game and Ninja was promoting their game, they'd probably care what Ninja was saying. But not you. I'm sorry. That's not a personal attack. That's a fact and the truth.
What am I saying? None of this is gonna come true. And I'm pretty...
You're right. None of it is coming true. You're a dreamer. And you're on drugs. And I want some of those drugs.
I'm pretty much the only person passionate enough about this game to even bother coming.
You're not the only one. There's a bunch of others like you, and they're all idiots like you.
With stuff like this and wanting more for Foamstars. I just want the game to thrive.
I know you want the game to thrive. Once upon a time, I wasn't this what I am now. What I'm trying to be, what I'm preaching. None of this. I was like you when the game came out. I wanted it to thrive. But when it lost 95% of the player base, I was one of those people. Because I woke up. And I chose to do things that were relevant. Like Fortnite. But now, I do what I do and I preach what I preach. And people like you who stuck around are still dreaming and fighting for what you believe in and what you truly want and desire. And I amend you for it. But you need to wake up because it's never happening.
And Square, if you're watching this, you're free to use these ideas for free. I care about this game so much that I'm not even going to bother charging you guys.
They don't even care you exist. He acts like his voice matters, and it doesn't.
For these ideas, I just want the game to be better. I literally just want the game to be better.
You chose poorly, and you're settling for less. Wake up.
That's all. And I feel this way because I believe in never accepting Foamstars for what it is, but always daring to see it for what it could be.
He's definitely on drugs. He lives in a bubble. You want proof he lives in a bubble? There it is.
Yes, I just pulled Jeff Kaplan on you guys. I'm not even gonna lie. But I do feel that Jeff's saying applies here and is what I strongly believe with this party Saturday morning cartoon looking video game. As corny as that saying may sound to some of you, and oh wait, hold on. I was gonna end the video here, but we have a little bit more time. I could share a few more ideas with you guys. Why not? I could share a couple more of the ideas I have jotted down with you guys. Okay. This first idea is an expansion onto the lobby expansion / hotel system that I had not too long ago.
All right, I'm ending it here. He's just gonna talk about more of a hub world desire dream that he fucking wants to happen and it's never gonna happen, and it's for seasonal events like seasons and stuff. All right. In conclusion, JayJaySavage, if you somehow watch this or anybody that watches this, I don't hate you. It's not about you. It's not personal as you as a person. What I'm stating in every single volume that I've done under the Sony Pony Splatoon brand banner, I'm right. Whether you like me or not, you probably don't like me, but what I've been preaching is true, and there's stats and facts behind it. I don't just clout bullshit and preach bullshit. Nothing is personal against any of you. I respect you as a player, as a gamer. I respect you with your own path and your own journey, and it's not personal against you directly. My issues are with the game and just people believing it's thriving and it's actually not. With that being said, whether you like me or not, I'm very controversial and I'm very successful being controversial. And if you want to target me in Foamstars, go right ahead. Because for me, what I'm doing, what I'm preaching, it's not about winning or losing. It's about spreading the message, and I'm spreading it as I'm doing it. I don't care to win, and I don't care to lose. I'll throw games if needed. You beating me doesn't mean shit. You didn't beat me on games that mattered. That's what matters. If you were to beat me on Battlefront with my Battlefront legacy and reputation, it would matter. I'm on one man on Foamstars. I have no friends, no allies. I do it with randoms, and I do it alone. I'm not here for friends. I don't care. So you beating me with a 4-stack team, you could enjoy it, you could brag about it, all you want. Because in the end, I will be right. The game will shut down. You're going to look stupid. And I'm just going to go to something else and do my successful shit elsewhere like I always have. You're not stopping that from me. And that's that. But in reality, nothing is personal against anyone. All the Foamstars people watching, if you don't like what I have to say, you don't have to like it. But just understand what I'm saying is true. There's stats behind it. There's facts. And whether you like me or not, I'm not making it personal against you. I respect everybody's journey and path. Even if your journey and path right now is pathetic and sad because of what you're doing on a non-relevant game, I still respect your path and journey. I'm the doctor. I have spoken.